In the mid-1950s, the Cold War was a silent, high-stakes battle of technology. The primary threat was not an invasion, but a wave of high-altitude Soviet bombers carrying nuclear weapons. To stop them, America needed more than just a fighter. It needed a shield. It needed the ultimate interceptor. From this requirement came the Convair F-106 Delta Dart, which took its first flight in 1956. This restored historical footage chronicles the development of what was for decades the backbone of America's air defense. The F-106, affectionately known as the Six, was an aircraft built around a computer. It was one of the very first integrated weapon systems. Its brain was the formidable Hughes MA-1 fire control system, a complex piece of engineering that could, in theory, fly the entire mission. The F-106 was designed to be linked directly to the SAGE ground control network, which could vector the aircraft to its target, manage the attack, and even fire its weapons, with the pilot acting as a system monitor. Its revolutionary design philosophy was most obvious in its armament. Early F-106s were pure interceptors, built for a single, devastating pass. They carried no gun. Their lethality was stored in an internal bay, which would snap open to fire Falcon missiles and the notorious AIR-2 Genie. The Genie was an unguided rocket tipped with a 1.5 kiloton nuclear warhead, designed to destroy an entire bomber formation with a single shot. The Six was also a thoroughbred of performance. It was a marvel of the area rule design, giving it that classic pinched Coke bottle fuselage, which allowed it to slip past Mach 2 with ease. In 1959, an F-106A set the world's absolute speed record at an astonishing 1,526 miles per hour. But perhaps the most famous story that speaks to the F-106's unique character is that of the cornfield bomber. In 1970, a pilot entered a flat spin and was forced to eject. But the act of ejecting, combined with the change in balance, popped the aircraft out of the spin. The F-106, with its engines idling, gently descended and bellied itself into a snowy Montana cornfield, sustaining so little damage it was repaired and returned to service. For nearly 30 years, the F-106 Delta Dart stood guard over North America. It was the last dedicated interceptor in the U.S. Air Force inventory, a true Cold War sentinel.